Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in again. If you are new to my channel, I'm an American that I recently retired here in the countryside of Japan. Up to now, for the past 8 years, I worked for the US government under SOFA status. So basically meaning I did not need a visa. I was sponsored by the US government to live and work here. But now that has changed. We decided to retire and continue living here in the countryside. So now I have to go through this whole process. So by making this video real quick, and I'm not going to get into a lot of the details, so if I miss something, please, by all means, feel free to comment below, or if you don't want to do that, you can most definitely contact me directly. My contact information is in the description, whether it's via Instagram or email, whatever the case may be. And I will take the time to reply to your question, and then hopefully I can answer your question. So once I left SOFA status, immediately without wasting any time, we head on over to the immigration office in Hiroshima, which is the nearest immigration office in our case. We took all the documents that were required that are listed on the immigration website. Look for the English translation side. It is a little funky because, the loss in translation. But I wouldn't sweat it too much. Just try to gather what you can and head on over there. I would not strive for perfection to get all the documents right. Because once we arrived there were probably about 20 people, and Hiroshima is a big city, a lot of foreigners in that area. And the process took us probably about 2 hours from arrival. So we gathered all our documents, got our number, they called us. The staff girl there, she helped review it. And yeah, of course, there were some blocks that we did not understand, and we just left them blank. She politely helped us fill them out. And then they told us to take a seat. They went to the back, they reviewed everything. And I believe this is the process where they review, making sure everything is correct. And if you have everything you need, they will give you what they call a receipt. And they'll tell you that a postcard will come in the mail. I heard from other friends that this took them 5 days. In our case, it took 2 weeks to receive this postcard. Once we received the postcard, we head on over there, no appointment needed, walk in, and within an hour, we're in and out, and I had my 5-year visa, which is great. Once you have your visa, now you are able to do the other stage, let's say, which is going to your local city hall and process your registration, the juminho, which is kind of like your address, your hanko, which is like your official stamp. That's kind of interesting for us foreigners, but yes, so I have a stamp, and then you actually get an official registration of one. And then also you have to register for the Japanese health insurance. And it is based off income, but in our case, it's really based off the previous year's income, which that part I did not have to report because I was SOFA status. Now that has changed, so I cannot answer your question how much it is going to cost me. So that'll be a future video. We're just going to wait and see how that pans out. But it is definitely a whole lot cheaper than in the United States or other countries. And then also my number. My number is also something like, let's say, the Social Security in the United States. You do not receive my number at that time, but basically you start the process, and they will mail you, like, let's say, the application form to your house. You fill it out, then you send it off again. Once it arrives, you can go pick it up at the city hall, and that process we have not done it yet, other than we have mailed the application. So waiting for my number. From my understanding, it's not mandatory, but it's highly encouraged, and I think it's going to become mandatory. If I'm mistaken, someone please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's where we're at. This whole process from submitting the application for my visa to receiving the juminho, my address, and registering into the system. 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks without messing around. So if you are, let's say in my situation, that you were previously SOFA and you're going through this transition, I would expect about 3 weeks. Today, we're going to head on over to the driver's license office to hopefully complete the driver's license process. That has been another experience in itself. There's a video of this. Again, I think it needs its own video because quite frankly, I have a clean record. I mean, I've had a few, speeding, whatever tickets, but nothing major, never had a DUI or anything like that. And the driver's license process, and I think is easy compared to other states or countries that they have this, certain states and countries have an agreement with Japan where it can switch over easier. Because our SOFA status, I'm kind of in that category. And it's still difficult. So we're going back again, but I've been expecting the worst from the very beginning, so no big deal. But that gentleman that's been helping us, very polite, trying really hard to get me through the process. But it's just the process, folks. So yes, Japan is not the most immigration, let's say, friendly, and not because they're being mean or rude. I've been through the immigration process in the United States for my spouse, and I don't think the process is not a good representation of becoming a resident of the United States and what America is about, how American people really are. So let's just leave it at that. It's just a lot of, let's say, red tape, a lot of forms, a little bit antiquated. Yes, sometimes you have to fax a document. Yes, they still use faxes. A hard copy of this or whatever, and you become a little bit frustrated and you want to start comparing it to your country, or why don't they do this or why don't they do that? Folks, in Japan, in any other country for that matter, put that aside, get that out of your mind. This is their way, and this is the way they're going to do it. So just follow the process. They're there to just check the block and make sure that everything is done correctly. And it works. It works. Yeah, so hopefully this information is of use to you. If you have any questions or your own experience, I would encourage you to please comment below so that other people can learn through this process. If you have a question that you don't necessarily want to put out there in public, that's fine. My contact information is in the description, whether it's my email or through Instagram Messenger, that works fine as well. By all means, feel free to contact me. I'll try my best to answer your question. I am not a professional. I've only done this once, and I can gladly explain to you my own personal experience. Okay, so hopefully this helps you out a little bit, and good luck. Have a great day. Bye.